AC, aka smallpox.
West Side. A lot of cats haven't misconstrued it what being a Paru is, and I just wanted to fix that.
Interview he did 2 weeks ago with a protester. He talked about protesters in Portland being taken in unmarked vehicles by agents. But during the interview, he talks about gangs in Lansing.
You come try to snatch one of us, the rest of us gonna blast them.
Yo, 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 what it is, people, we is back. Nowadays on KPG News. And for people that's following my channel, y'all, they have disabled my lives. So we going back to uploads. Hopefully they'll reinstate my lives in the near future. I don't know, y'all know what it is. You feel people that follow my channel. But anyway, y'all, today we got to talk about Black Panthers. The new Black Panther Party. Now, y'all know, I've been on these guys' heels since the very, very beginning because I don't think they're right. I don't think they're right. I think they're part of another organization and they're masquerading as the Black Panthers, because I don't believe that the United States government will ever allow anything that resembles the Black Panthers to ever be a thing ever again. And this ain't coming from me. This is coming from the FBI, United States government, back when the Black Panthers was causing hell in the United States. So when we seen these guys, or when I seen these guys, I had immediate questions. It didn't make sense to me. And then once you start diving into who these guys were, or at least the main guy, I think his name is Paul Lovebird, or whatever his last name is. When you start diving into his history, you start running across a whole lot of questions, like who is this guy? He was at the protests in Portland, talking about Bloods in Lansing. He was a Muslim at one point. He was a Paru at one point. It's like, yo, hold up, y'all. I don't know what's up with these dudes, man. But he felt this backlash when all this was going on. And he decided to upload a video basically saying that, yo, real Black Panthers vouch for me. And I'm going to have a meet and greet where y'all can sit down and we can talk about these things. And I'm going to have Black Panther members and associates that's going to be there to co-sign everything that we're doing.
All power to the people. Chairman Paul Birdsong for the Black Panther Party. I'd like to invite everyone out to 2123 North Gratz, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19121, January 31st at 12 noon to meet with myself and the reputable, notable Black Panther Party elders, original Black Panthers from the 60s that will be there to sit down with us, talk with us, and learn with us, and grow with us, and also to authenticate us and to see who we are getting tutelage, lessons, guidance, understanding, and truth from. So that you guys know what elders we are actually dealing with, and you guys know what we are actually doing and why we are doing it. I invite everyone who has any questions pertaining to our authenticity or our validity to come on January 31st at 12 p.m. to 2123 Gratz. There will be plenty of food, plenty of refreshments. It will be a peaceful time. There will be actual, notable, reputable Black Panther Party elders there. Original Black Panther Party elders there for you to talk to and ask questions and get to know, and you'll be able to see them with us and see that there really is something going on there that you should be a part of. Also, I want to thank everybody who has been diligent and vigilant to protect the Black Panther Party legacy. I commend you guys having questions. I commend you guys protecting the legacy. I commend you guys standing up for the legacy, and I'm actually grateful that you are. And I think that the best way to protect the legacy going forward, pertaining to us, is to come to the event, bring whoever else you want to the event. Huey Newton's niece, I'm cordially inviting you to the event. Fred Hampton Jr., I'm cordially inviting you to the event. General Mike Payne, I'm cordially inviting you to the event, where you will be met with peace and revolutionary love. You will see original elder Black Panther Party members, and you will be able to ask them anything you want to ask them, right then, right there. So I'm inviting you again, January 31st, 2123 North Gratz, Philadelphia, PA, 19121 at 12 noon. All power to the people.
Now look, y'all, when he did that video, I still didn't trust it because to me, it ain't about other Black Panthers co-signing him. You talking about guys that was running the streets back in the day that's probably in their 70s and 80s right now, at least 70s. And a lot of these people is in bad health. A lot of these people is willing to take money, and a lot of these people are removed from the movement at that age, you know. A lot of people fight when they're young, but when they get older, they ain't really got the same fight in them, and it's understandable. So, to me, he couldn't explain it that way. That to me, him having Black Panthers vouch for him wasn't going to do anything as far as for me to completely understand or even respect what he's doing, because I know that at that age, they removed from the movement, and you never know why they decided to co-sign him. Money could have been involved. You understand? So I had questions, real questions, like who are you? Who are your parents? Because to me, he don't look black, and I'm not saying that he ain't black. I'm just saying, you know, we need proof. We need proof, yo. Whenever we have these people that come along and they try to present themselves as a savior for black people, I think it's fair for black American people to ask questions, you know, and I think that we deserve answers. Like I said, who are your family? Who's your parents? Who's your grandparents? What schools did you went to? Who knows you? And this is before all the videos came out exposing that he once was in the Bloods gang. And he never answered those questions, and I don't think that him aligning himself with previous Black Panthers was going to be able to do that. But like I told y'all, the backlash got bad. So bad that it seems like to me that the Black Panthers members that he said was vouching for him backed off of him. And now, Paul Lovesong or Lovebird, whatever his name is actually dropping his flag as a Black Panther.
Got a message from Aaron Dixon today saying that he no longer supports us. That after he gave me orders to make a video saying that him and other members were coming, that he withdrew his support, and that he said that this situation is unimportant to him, even though my comrades have risked their lives and spent thousands of hours of their time and dollars and life standing behind a cause. You know, he said he's going to make a statement saying no one has the right to call himself a Black Panther going forward. I told him to make sure that he put in that statement that he did in fact give us the right to call ourselves that, because I still have the messages where he did, just in case he doesn't. And I put in there also, make sure that you put in there that Emory Douglas did give us the right to wear that emblem, because I still have the messages where that happened too. But as it stands, because of that, because of me and my comrades risking our lives and all the heat that we went under, because of the counter-revolutionary practices, because we don't believe in black nationalism, like Bobby Seale said in the video that I shared on my page earlier, that black nationalism is acquiesce to racism, and that we don't stand like that we're internationalists and intercommunalists, just like Huey Newton said. We will no longer identify with this flag. We will no longer identify ourselves as the Black Panther Party for self-defense. We're going to take OG from the town's advice. We're going to take the name that he decided to put out there. We're going to call ourselves the Black Lion Party for International Solidarity. Reason for the international solidarity is because we will stand with the immigrants. We will stand with the people being terrorized for ICE. We will stand with any oppressed people across the world. We will keep feeding every single day, keep offering food every single day. We will keep patrolling the community with guns. We will keep stopping drug dealers, keep stopping sex traffickers. We will keep stopping police brutality. This little plaque that I got, it says Paul Birdsong, and as a Panther says since 2020. I don't regret the work that I've done because it's brought me to this point. But going forward, these Panther patches will no longer be on my uniforms. Me and my comrades stand independent. We're willing to work with any organization that stands for the rights of every living person. Any organization that stands against imperialism, attacking immigrants. Now, if you're out here raping people and killing people and selling drugs and different stuff like that, yeah, deport them. But those people out there that are just working hard, trying to provide for their families, trying to escape the guerrilla warfare and the cartel warfare that's happening in their countries to come for that promise of the American dream that the United States of America Incorporated lies about, we feel that they shouldn't be bothered, and we're willing to stand beside them to ensure that they're not. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Oh, January 31st, you can still come out. You know, we're willing to sit down and talk about solidarity, sit down and talk about unification, sit down and talk about continuing to work, because ain't nothing stopping this way.
One of the things that also rubbed people the wrong way when it came down to these guys is not only that they seem to have came out of nowhere, but their backing of immigrants. And they said the Black Panthers backed immigration, or, you know, it was about justice for all people, and that's not the Black Panthers we remember. I'm sure they probably have done some speeches where they spoke on, you know, other people being marginalized or disrespected or just being treated wrong in America, but the core focus of the Black Panthers was black liberation. And for these guys to come out of nowhere, and then they come out of nowhere, and the first thing they're speaking about is immigration, that was a red flag. But as you can see now, he didn't drop this flag. He didn't drop this red flag. He didn't drop this black flag. It seems like to me he can't stay consistent with anything that he does. So I don't trust him. I don't know where he came from. I don't know what he's about. I'm willing to say he probably is some type of paid antagonist. If you want my opinion, I think he Black Lives Matter. I think he's an offspring of Black Lives Matter. And they're trying to use him to gather support from the black community in order for us to jump into this war that the immigrants are having with ICE, you know, in quotation marks, because I don't even think that's really what's going on. But this is another situation, y'all, and I'm glad that finally we jumped out in front of something and we didn't allow him to get too big before we questioned him extensively. You understand? Because typically we allow these people to grow up, get big, gain support, get money, and then they switch on us, and then we sitting back wondering why. But by then the damage is already done. They already pushed the message. They already got where they needed to go. And in this situation, it looked like at least this time the black community got it right. We called it out. We asked questions, so much questions that he had to back away from the Black Panthers altogether. But I'm still interested to see what he does. I'm not supporting him. You feel me? But I'm interested to see what he does. Like I told y'all in a video I did before, I'm not with these guys telling other people or like us what to do when they ain't doing it. You can't tell us to go out there and fight, and you not fighting. And I'm not talking about rioting and protesting and picketing and looting. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about if you saying these people is a threat, and your role in the community is to eliminate a threat, then you need to be the first one to start the elimination process, you know, figuratively. Not saying that that's what I want him to do. I'm just saying if he was to be believed, that's what you would think he would do. You know, the best way to lead is by example. We tired of people leading with their words with no actions behind it. So if you want people to jump out the window and attack these people and do all these things that you want people to do, I think it's only fair that we ask you to do it first. Lead by example. Jump out the window. Don't you know how, like, if you're in a situation, you in a fight, or your homeboy got a beef with a dude? Yo, that's your beef. You swing first, and I'ma follow up. But it seems like these guys want us to follow up. They want to talk about it, and then we follow up while they play the background. No, we're not doing that this time. We shouldn't have never been doing that. And I'm glad people called them out. But let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. I don't know what's going on with my lives. I think we ready to switch over to Twitch and do the lives on Twitch. But I'm out.